What's up, guys? So today I'm going to be talking about the Avengers Infinity War box set. As you guys can see here, it's all about the Black Order. So just wanted to go ahead and show these guys off in this box set. Of course, up top you get Black Dwarf, you get Ebony Maw, and the leader Thanos in the middle. And then in the bottom, you get Corvus Glaive and Proxima Midnight. So wanted to go ahead and show that. Also wanted to tell you guys that I will be comparing and contrasting to these characters that came before. Of course, the Ebony Maw and the Proxima Midnight. And then the Black Dwarf or Call Obsidian Build-A-Figure that you see in the back over there. And then the Corvus Glaive that came in the double box set with Loki. So just wanted to go ahead and show that off. And here you see my Captain America and my Black Widow going up against these guys. And then, of course, I have Falcon up top. Just wanted to go ahead and give you a better shot of that. Over here, this is my Hulk and, of course, my Thor facing up against the Thanos over here. So just wanted to show that. That Thanos, by the way, is also a Build-A-Figure. So I just wanted to mention that. And then, as you guys can see here, a small battle scene with a couple of my Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy. And, of course, that Thanos that you guys are looking at there is my Armored Thanos Build-A-Figure. So just wanted to mention that. And, of course, just another shot of the Avengers and the Guardians of the Galaxy. And then over here in the center, of course, the man that started it all and the man that finished it all, Tony Stark. So today it's all about the Avengers Infinity War box set, the Black Order. All right, guys. So the first figure that I want to talk about today is Corvus Glaive. Of course, Corvus Glaive being from the Black Order and the right hand to Thanos, as well as the leader of the Black Order. So I just wanted to go ahead and talk a little bit about his blade. That's the glaive blade that you see there, which grants him almost like infinite life. He cannot die as long as that blade remains intact. Also, that blade can pretty much cut through anything. So I just wanted to go ahead and show that off. And as you can tell, the blade is very similar to the Corvus Glaive blade that you see there, as well as the scale. The only difference here would be the color pattern that you see. Obviously, in the face, you get more of a purple kind of color. And then here you see more of a bluish skin tone to the face. So just wanted to go ahead and show that. And then as far as in the scale, it's identical. The only difference here would be that the color pattern over here is more of a grayish with gold trimming there, and then here it's more like black with the gold lining that you see there. So not bad at all. Really like this figure a lot. It looks a little bit more darker as far as for Corvus Glaive, so it looks pretty neat. I like it a lot. I just feel that the scale is pretty much the same. So I just wanted to go ahead and mention that. So if you do have the original one that came out before the Corvus Glaive, you guys can probably hold off on the box set. Just wanted to mention there's a lot of similarities with some of these characters. The only big difference is the Black Dwarf, and I'll be getting into that figure in a couple of minutes. But this is the new Corvus Glaive. So I just wanted to show you a little bit of how he looks, and then, of course, go ahead and turn him around. Really cool. There you get that cool lining on the hoodie that he has there. And then, of course, there you see the sides. Not bad. Like that bronze color that they put there on the side of the ears there. And just a lot of gold detail on the cape. So wanted to show that as well. And the cape goes all the way down. So not bad. Just a really cool figure. Corvus Glaive, for those of you that don't know, he is really, really overpowered as far as being the leader of the Black Order. Obviously, he was handpicked by Thanos, so he definitely has to be pretty powerful to be the leader of that group. So just wanted to mention that. And then if you're looking here, you can see a little bit more of that gold trimming there. But if you look at the head sculpt, it is the identical head sculpt that we're looking at here. Just wanted to go ahead and show it so you guys can see. And of course, the scale is the identical scale that we're looking at here, aside from the color pattern, like I mentioned before. So this is Corvus Glaive from the Avengers Infinity War box set, the Black Order. Alright guys, so the next character that we're looking at here is Ebony Maw. And Ebony Maw, as you guys know, is a sorcerer as well. And a really good one actually, because he was able to definitely get into the head of Doctor Strange. And as we know, Doctor Strange is really overpowered. So for Ebony Maw to pull that off, it just tells a lot about this character. So wanted to go ahead and show Ebony Maw. This is Ebony Maw from the Black Order. And looking at this figure, of course, getting directly into the head sculpt, very similar to the Ebony Maw that came before. The only difference that you see here is, of course, the head sculpt color. If you notice, the head sculpt of the Ebony Maw that came out before was almost like a bluish grayish color. And then here you get more of that purple kind of look. So just wanted to show that off. And then of course, in the actual uniform that he's wearing, you see that light gray up top, and then of course the gold going down the middle with that black. And here you kind of have like the same vibe. The only thing, you get more of a dark gray and a little bit better lining with that light gray there, as you guys can tell. But almost identical. Of course, here you have the same thing. You have on the outside that dark gray and then the light gray in the center there going down. And the same thing here. Of course, you get a darker image here on the bottom with the black boots and kind of like the black pants there. And then here you get the gray boots that you're looking at there. So just wanted to go ahead and mention that because there are some differences in color, but the scale is still the same. Of course, this is Ebony Maw, and he's from the Avengers Infinity War box set from the Black Order. Alright guys, so the next figure I want to get into is called Obsidian, also known as the Black Dwarf. And as you can see here in the head sculpt, not bad at all, looking very reptilian-like, but extremely massive, and of course comes with a real cool weapon. If you notice, the head sculpts are very similar here compared to my Build-A-Figure Black Dwarf. Just a lot of similarities, aside from maybe some of the washes on the head sculpt. And of course the uniform that he is wearing is pretty epic. I like this uniform a lot. Of course, here in the Build-A-Figure, he doesn't really have much of the uniform. So that is a big difference that we notice right off the bat. And if you look at the weapon, it is very different. Of course, the weapon that you see there, and then this weapon that you see here, which is more of a black colored weapon and kind of looks like almost like a Grim Reaper staff that you're looking at there. Not bad at all. Really like the whole blade that sticks out, and then the mechanics to the weapon just look pretty epic, as you can tell there. Really like that weapon. And then of course the uniform looks really epic. You get a little bit of that gray on the upper top of the chest with some of that red on the side there. And then of course you get that shoulder padding that you guys see there. And then if you're looking at the very bottom, you get almost like that Titan kind of look on the side there. You see kind of like that flag hanging. And a little bit of that gold trimming also on this side. And then in the abdomen, you get a little bit of that red with that gray in the center there of the abdomen. And a lot of that gray on the boots. And of course, all the way up to the pants. So just wanted to go ahead and show that. I'm going to go ahead and turn this figure around so you guys can see it a little bit better. And there you see kind of like the armor on the shoulder. So you have a little bit of gray and gold going on there. And then of course the weapon. Really like the whole belt that goes across. That is a nice touch. And then you get a little bit more of that red on the sides. But this Call Obsidian I like a lot. I like the fact that he came with a uniform, as you can see. And then, of course, a little bit different from the Build-A-Figure Call Obsidian that I have over here. So just wanted to go ahead and show that to you guys. Just a little bit of a difference, because as far as this Call Obsidian, you get a uniform. And then here you get more of a reptilian scale to Call Obsidian as far as the Build-A-Figure. So just wanted to go ahead and show that. And also the weapons are very different. But this is the Black Dwarf from the Avengers Infinity War box set, the Black Order. Alright guys, so the next figure I want to get into is Proxima Midnight. And as you can tell in the head sculpt there, like the paint that they used, of course, still has that blue hair. But if you're noticing there on the upper part of the head sculpt, you get kind of like some fresh metallic colors. And then, of course, you get almost like a light kind of like cream color to that face, with that blue on the very center there, extending all the way up to the lip, from the chin to the lip. So just wanted to show that. And then, of course, in the uniform, you also get a different kind of color. You get more of a black and gray color there, which if you notice here, it's almost like that black and like white. And then, of course, you have a very different kind of head sculpt. If you notice the very top here, you don't get the metallic colors. You get more of a gray, dark gray wash with some red lining that you see there on the head sculpt. So wanted to go ahead and show that. Really like this head sculpt, and I like this uniform as well. I like the whole silver on the side of the shoulder there, that armor that you see there. And then, of course, same thing. You see some armor on the side of the gloves. And then going all the way down, you just get more of that black and gray on the sides. So, like that feature. And I also like the feature of the weapon. If you noticed on the weapon, the blades are kind of like a light source that you see there. They made those blades kind of like pop and stick out a bit more, which is a nice touch, as opposed to having just a solid bronze color for the weapon, which is what you see here. Now, of course, I think that this figure is a little bit better and done with a little bit more detail. But if you notice, also comes with another weapon. There you see the sword that it comes with. Just wanted to show that to you guys. And it's not bad. So if you get tired of the actual spear, you can always put that sword. And of course, this is Proxima Midnight, and also the wife of Corvus Glaive from the Black Order. And this is one of the newest figures from the Avengers Infinity War box set. Alright guys, so the last figure I want to get into is, of course, their leader, Thanos. And here you get a very cool look to Thanos, of course. A lot of similarities in scale to the Thanos Build-A-Figure that you see over here. So just wanted to go ahead and mention that. There are a lot of differences as far as the color. As you notice here up top, you get more of a darker gold instead of that light gold that you see over there. And then, of course, more of a royal blue on the chest piece there. If you notice, all the way down into the abdomen. And then here on the pants, you get kind of like the brown, fully brown with the brown boots, and still the gold armor on the knees there, and a little bit on the center of the boots. So just wanted to go ahead and show that. And of course, the skin tone is different. If you notice here, with the Build-A-Figure Thanos, you get almost like a bluish color skin tone. Here you get more of that purple color skin tone. But one of the reasons why I really got this box set, you know, I know that there's a lot of similarities, especially when it comes to like Corvus Glaive, Ebony Maw, and Proxima Midnight, even though Proxima Midnight to me looks a lot cooler, the one that came in this box set. But I also wanted to show that the Thanos is different. I know that you see the same scale there, but if you're looking at the gauntlet here, you notice that it is closed, a closed fist gauntlet, right? But if you look closely at the gauntlet that comes with him, you get the snap, which is a nice feature to that gauntlet. Of course, there's some other interchangeable pieces that I want to show you guys, and this is really the main reason why I got this box set, for the interchangeable pieces that come with this Thanos. So let me go ahead and show you what that looks like. All right, guys, so here's a good shot of why really I got this cool box set. If you notice, this Thanos comes with an interchangeable arm and an interchangeable head sculpt. And if you notice on the arm here, it's the arm where you kind of see Thanos fading away. And of course, you see that the gauntlet has been destroyed as well. You can tell there a lot of damage to the gauntlet. And then of course, there on the very cool skin tone, they gave a couple of those flakes there to make it look like he's fading. They should have done the same with the top of the side of the head sculpt. That's just my opinion. But of course, there you see kind of like that image where Thanos has the fading kind of like head sculpt there. And of course, Tony Stark ended it all. There you see my Iron Man, of course, with the gauntlet. And of course, he was able to do the snap. Now, this gauntlet still doesn't have a snap version of it, but of course, still looks pretty cool as far as display. So if you guys ever want to set them up that way, you can. And of course, this head sculpt doesn't go on exactly. I had to do some modifications to the head sculpt to make it fit, but just wanted to show what that looks like. Him without his helmet, and of course, that Tony Stark look to Iron Man. And of course, this is what you get. So not bad. Really like this Thanos, but definitely like it more for the interchangeable pieces that it comes with. And like I said, if you do have the Thanos Build-A-Figure, just a lot of similarities as far as scale, identical. But of course, as far as the color pattern is very different. So just wanted to go ahead and mention that. And then this is the newest Thanos from the Avengers Infinity War box set. And this is from the Black Order. All right, guys, just wanted to show you one last glimpse, of course, of my Avengers there in the center. And then here you have the newest Black Order from the Avengers Infinity War box set. And here you have a couple of my Marvel Legends Black Order members, and then of course 2 major Build-A-Figures, the Thanos Build-A-Figure and the Black Dwarf Build-A-Figure. So just wanted to go ahead and mention that. And then of course, if you're looking for this Corvus Glaive, he comes in a double box set with Loki. So just wanted to go ahead and let you guys know that. And of course, this is the video to the Black Order. So please subscribe, hit that bell for the next notification, and definitely hit us with a like. I'm G Infinite. Peace out, YouTube.